You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back again, hoodies. We are back again, back in his house for some more Vegas Gate talk. We ain't supposed to call it Vegas Gate, huh? What are we calling it again? Y'all need to let me know. I don't know. Vegas kerfuffles? Did y'all ever come up with the name of what y'all wanted to be called? I don't know. What up? You said that title, though? Yes, that title, though. Stop lying. The title of the show is called Vegas 2024. What happens in Vegas will have you missing your flight. Will have you missing your flight. Man, did he ever get home? Did Tiny Elvis get home? Does anybody know? Has he went live? Did he go live from the airport? Did he go live from the plane? Did he go live back in D-Town? Y'all let me know if he's back in town. I do hope that he found, got enough money, or somebody bought him a trip or bought him a ticket, or, was able to get him home to the crib. I really hope so. Because from what I heard, Illuminegro, from what I heard, he was about to be left there in Vegas. Like, can you imagine? You know what I was doing? And of course, like and share the video, y'all. Please and thank you very much. Hit the share, hit the like, please and thank you very much. Thank you. But can you imagine? Now, we was talking the other day about going on trips with broke friends, with friends who perpetrating the fraud. Do y'all still say that in y'all neck of the woods? Perpetrating the fraud. When you going somewhere, whether it's down the street, to the club, out to eat, and they ordering the cheapest bullshit on the menu. You know what I'm saying? We go to the club and they just want water and a napkin. And then they talking about, can I taste your drink? That looks so good. Can I taste your drink? Oh my God. No, I ain't really drinking tonight. I got to get up in the morning or something. They ain't drinking because they ain't got no motherfucking money. But I done been out with people like that who don't have no motherfucking money. And they be expecting you to foot the bill. And we was just literally talking about this the other day. So what I was doing earlier when I was watching Shaquem try to do a fundraiser, a last minute fundraiser for a flight, I was just trying to imagine what Ness and what Lemon was thinking while he was sitting right there begging for flight money. What up, Reggae? What up, Where? How y'all doing? Come on in. Make sure y'all like and share the video, please. And thank you. What up, Fran? Shout out to the members. And Taylor Made. She was down here first. I'm sorry, baby. Taylor Made. I had scrolled down and your name had went missing. But yes, shout out to my members. Thank you for showing up for us for all this Vegas content, y'all. I think after all this Vegas content, I'm going to have to take me a break. Take me a long break. What up, Miss Ray? But yeah, so I'm trying to think in my mind, what is Lemon and Ness probably thinking while he's sitting right there, like literally right there? Like, have you ever been next to a friend or next to someone who's like, oh, dang, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Have you ever met somebody that was like, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. I don't know how my light's going to be on tomorrow. I don't know. Woe is me. And you just be sitting there looking at them like, you best to pray, motherfucker. You best to get to praying, because that's what I do when the money falls short. raising 2 kids, that's what I do when the money falls short. I drop down on my knees and I pray. Now you can also drop down on your knees and do something else. I don't know. It depends on which church you go to. You know? It just depends on what church you go to, okay? Straight out of a storyline. Miss Ray, tell me about it. Because, of course, a lot of people is also wondering, did he really miss his flight? Because I know ODS had hit the panel and he was like, man, you posted something with your ticket, your name and everything on there. And people's looking at it like, well, that looks like, I don't know if somebody called to verify. I think that's what ODS said, that somebody called to verify if that flight is still good. And I could have sworn they said, what up, ODS? Yes, you and Bree on that panel to get earlier today. Y'all both was giving me life. Bree was giving me life the other day when her and Wiley was going at it. And you today, y'all just correct. Just looked online. Okay, that's what I meant, ODS. Looked online. Did I say call down there? I didn't mean call down there. But yeah, looked online. And I was like, when you was on the panel today, he was getting really upset at people asking questions. He was getting upset at the people in the chat asking. He was blocking members. He was blocking everybody. Anybody who had a question or a doubt of the storyline, he was blocking them. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Then Ness, she's going off on Bree and, cussing Bree out because Bree was like, hold up. You mean to tell me that you sitting there right there next to your roommates, the one that was supposed to have you flued out anyway? He timed you out too, ODS. You know what, ODS? For real, I thought he was gonna snatch Bree's stick today. I'm like, I just knew, and I didn't even know. I don't even know if I knew that Bree was one of his mods. Maybe I just forgot. But when I was reading the chat, because Bree had dropped back down in the chat, and when I was reading the chat, I saw her with a stick. I was like, you mean to tell me that Brianna got a stick? Now, not saying that she can't question his ass and cuss both of them motherfuckers out because it seems like they've been on some fuck shit, right? But, I mean, she was talking shit. Bree was talking shit to Shaquille, and he was just sitting there. And Ness was doing like all the talking to Bree and cussing Bree out and calling her, always go with the fat names and all that other kind of shit, right? And so Bree was like, nah, nigga, nah, tell her we trying to help you. Trying to get your ass home, and you got her up there cussing me out when we just trying to ask questions and see this what the problem is. This where the problem lies. I say this once, I say it again. I said it before. When you get on here begging for cash apps, you can't get mad when people trying to ask you for questions. When you're on here begging for somebody to pay your bill, your utility bill, your light bill, your airplane flight, you can't be getting mad and cussing people out and blocking people because they asking questions, because the begging it's just crazy. It's at an all-time high. You can just get on here and beg for any motherfucking thing. And then you get mad when people say something. Like, people want to know. People got questions. And ODS, you right. Like, we ain't dumb. A lot of people ain't dumb. The math, what? ODS, math? You mean when you said, why you keep saying the flight is 3 something when you got 1 something? You talking about that math, ODS? I was like, ain't nobody pointing that out. And then all of a sudden, after you said it, that's when a lot of people started putting it in the chat. Like, you said you got $100-something, but you on here asking for the whole ticket. So I guess he wants somebody to pay for the ticket, and he keep that hundo, and then go and, I don't know, gamble a little bit more, buy some, go back to the dispensary. Nah, because you can't take that shit on the plane. But at least I don't think you can. I ain't never tried to take shit on the plane but my pistol, and that goes underneath. Okay? You got to check them bad boys in the right way, or you will end up locked up. But yeah, it was like, it wasn't adding up, and a lot of people was thinking that they was just running plays. Now, they were saying they. I'm not gonna go that far to say they, but I wouldn't put it past him to be running a last money scheme play to get some just to get some extra money on the way home. I don't know, but it was like I don't know. He's always talking about I ain't broke, and he's always calling other people broke. I mean, that's what he was even doing on the trip. I don't hang around broke people. I don't hang around these people. I hang around people with money because I make money and all this kind of stuff. But you down there to the Vegas and you ain't got money to buy another ticket home. You ain't got money to add to it to catch another flight. You ain't child. And again, $75 an hour job. $75 an hour job. Now, I only know a few people, honest to God, I only know a few people who make money like that. One of them is my cousin, who's a doctor. And a couple of years ago, they bought a house out west that's worth like 1.1 million right now. It was like 750 or 800,000 when they bought it a few years ago. Her and her husband. She's a nurse turned doctor. She's the one who we had brought on here when the Rona first hit. You know, that nurse, that cousin that we interviewed on my panel when the Rona hit. Yeah, they make some good money. I have a few other friends, including siblings, who make that or more an hour, and they never had to get on the tube and ask for a goddamn thing. They ain't never had to come to us and ask for a damn thing. Now, if my sis was like, "Hey, sis, could you spot me something?" It better believe because she left her pocketbook at home, or somebody stole her wallet or something like that, because I know people who don't make nowhere near $75 and they don't get online all the time asking for money and trying to raise money and taking money from people like Chef D. Lynn, who was trying to help him get to row. She was trying to help him row his boat to row, and he kept that money. I mean, sponsorship or not, you should never go anywhere where you can afford to get your black ass home. Your black ass home. So, I don't know. Y'all might know a lot of people who make a lot of money and get on YouTube lying. I mean, begging, but I don't know them kind of people. I don't know them kind of people. I don't have no family members. The ones who don't even have jobs, at least legal ones. They don't be on Facebook and IG and TikTok and YouTube, just begging for money all the time, but also claiming they don't hang around broke folks. That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. When you always talking about broke folks, but you always broke, like you the people you talking about. That is crazy. That's crazy to me. You said you made $50 an hour running cranes, blue collar money. Child, a job is a job is a job. You don't go anywhere without a return ticket. Well, see, that's the thing. Everybody, well, not everybody, but some people figured it out. Some people might have forgot, but Brianna broke it down for you guys, because I'm not going to lie. I was one of the ones who thought that he still had a one-way ticket. Remember we was talking about that earlier? Or was it this morning? Was it this morning? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was this morning. I had still thought that he had a one-way ticket, but I had totally forgot about the role in the Chef D. Lynn situation. And I also had forgot how Ness had told him to cancel that one-way ticket. So when he had canceled that one-way ticket because Ness told him to, because she said, we got a sponsor who's going to give you $1,000 and also get you a round trip ticket. So therefore, he took that one-way ticket, remember? And with the money with Chef, he went ahead and bought a round trip. He was supposed to go to DC to meet up with Ro, but that was the second time he stood him up, remember? And then he took that ticket and bought a round trip to Vegas because he really wanted to go to Vegas. And that's where that's where it all started. He didn't get the sponsor. He didn't get the ticket paid for. He didn't even have enough money to get a round trip ticket. At that time was when he should have reconsidered, should I go to Vegas? No more sponsor. Can't afford a round trip ticket. Should I go to Vegas? But nope. What they say? People be trying to live like the Joneses. Did your parents ever tell y'all that when y'all was younger? Have y'all ever heard that saying? Quit trying to live like the Joneses. The Joneses had you broken on your ass and stranded in Vegas. That's what had happened. That's what had happened. I don't know if he paid for anything in Vegas. I know he was sleeping on people's floors because he didn't have a room, and I didn't even know that till like I just heard that this morning. I thought he was just, you know how some people go out with each other, they hang out, and they just want to just hang out. They just want to be close to each other in close quarters. So might be like, man, I'm gonna stay here and get fucked up, and I'm just gonna fall asleep on the floor instead of walking back to my room. That's what I thought was going on until somebody told me he didn't have a room. So, but I would have never imagined that he would be stranded in Vegas. Stranded in Vegas. But yeah, I sure would have been, if I was Lemon or Ness, I sure would have been looking at his ass like, you better get your ass back on that strip, nigga. You didn't get that concert the other night because evidently, and what happened to Pills? What happened to Pills? Pills was supposed to come get Shakim, right? He was supposed to come get him, and he was supposed to take him to his homeboy's house or something like that, right? And Shakim was supposed to do a backyard concert at who was the guy? He was supposed to do a backyard concert for some guy. I guess they're having a barbecue or something like that, and he was supposed to be the entertainment. And because I sure was asking today, somebody said, no, you didn't ask that in the chat. I was in somebody's chat earlier and I said, what happened to him performing at a backyard barbecue? I thought he was hired to put on a concert in somebody's backyard. And they was like, nope, that didn't happen. I was like, oh, dang. So was he relying on that to get home? Is that what it was? I would have did a concert for somebody. He up here online talking about, I'll do a concert. What y'all want me to do? You know how niggas be real broke? Real broke, and they willing to do anything for a coin. I'll dance for you, sir. I'll sing for you, sir. I'll rap for you, sir. Just to get home, sir. You know, that's a sad situation to be in. That's a very sad situation to be in. And then to be on YouTube, like some people just, I don't know, like the situations that we get in, the begging at the all-time high, I would be so embarrassed, like so embarrassed to come on here and beg all the damn time. Like, do people get embarrassed, or has it just become that common, that routine for people to get on here and beg? Is it just like waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth? And I mean, is it that common? Like, it's just the thing to do. It's just the thing to do. That's what's crazy. That's why a lot of people was asking questions, and then he get mad and he want to cuss people out and blocking members and all that kind of stuff. Like, fuck your members. Don't ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But you making $75 an hour. And if you are making $75 an hour, why every time when you begging for money, you don't pay it back when you get that nice fat ass paycheck? Because whenever I have actually needed some money and had to ask my dad or mom or, something like that, it was like, okay, I got you when I get paid. It wasn't just like my parents. Once we were grown, of course, we still their kids. And if me or my bros or my sis had a need, they showed me like, when you get paid. Because my parents didn't come up like that. They didn't come up with people just giving them shit. They worked very hard. So once we were grown, they was like, you better get out there and get that money. But if you need a helping hand, we got you. They ain't never left us distraught, ever. But you best believe it might take you some months to pay them back. Shit, it might take you forever to pay them back. But they always gonna know, you owe me that money, right? My dad, you owe me that money, right? Shit like that. But yeah, my dad cool as hell. I was driving through the hood the other day and ran across him, and I was hunking, and he looking like, who is that hunking at me? Then he realized who it was, and he just did the head nod. My dad is cool. He's a cool cat, as they used to call him back in the day. They used to call him catfish. Just don't ask me why. He got the whiskers and he got the whiskers and shit. He was always so cool and suave and ladies man and shit like that. It is what it is. Triple OG, that's my dad. But hey, what up, Talent? How you doing? I was watching you today, and Sassy and Bree, and oh God, I was watching so many people today. But so yeah, that's all I gotta say about Shakim. Um, again, I hope he did make it home. He's probably home by now. I would believe, but I don't know. I don't know. Say you can't have a finessers convention without someone being finessed. That's what they said. I heard somebody say that they was over there trying to finesse the peoples, out their pocketbook. That's what they was saying. That was they was saying, y'all. Yes. What up, Oxy, Catherine, Angry, Cut Lloyd, Lovely One, Under New Management, Ray Gay. What up, Wobble? How y'all doing? Come on in. Barbara, Mike Lewis. Hey, y'all. Hey. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Not like us. Demi, Ronnie. How y'all doing? Come on through. Make sure y'all like and share the video. And feel free to hit the Cash App if you want to donate to the commentary. Now, that's about all I got to say on Shakim. Who else did I want to talk about? Okay, yeah, this morning. Okay, so all the people here who was here this morning. Now, y'all literally heard me say. So, mind you, this was before VS went live later, and people's like, VS has been vindicated. But y'all who were here this morning, y'all remember hearing me say that the real reason that I think that Queen 88 didn't want to hang around MU, I said this morning, there was no beef. The last time they spoke, it was good. It was friendly. They was arguing. I ain't never seen MU up here beefing with her. I ain't never seen Queen beefing with her, at least not anytime, like, I don't know, in the past, I don't know, year or so or whatever. But, I don't really follow them over there like that either. But, when MU gets into some shit, everybody ends up knowing when MU is in some shit, right? And so I had said that ain't the reason. The reason was because she just didn't want to fucking hang around her. And so she used that as an excuse to not hang around VS. And they use that as an excuse to leave out early in the morning. I heard somebody else say earlier that they think that Cam had planned all along to drop VS. Let's try to lose her. I really do think because we all know that VS and Cam they're on two different coins, two different sided coins. VS is more laid back. Yeah, she likes to have fun and go out and travel and things like that. But then we talking about Cam, we talking about the Mo3 sector, we talking about Queen. They trying to turn up. If they could, I believe if VS wasn't there, they would never be in that hotel. They'd be just out there all day, all night, turning up, kicking it, gambling, all that kind of shit. That's what I really believe. I really believe they both was trying to ditch her. It wasn't just, well, you was supposed to be with MU and da 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 da. No, I think it was the plan. It was a plan. And when Cam hit that lick, and Queen allegedly, now see, I don't know if she's telling the truth about this, but she said she came down there with $50. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I cannot believe that's worse than Shakim not having a plane. Well, hold on. Which one is worse? Well, yeah, that's worse because she had a way home. She might not have had a ride to the hotel and had to have her friend come get her. She still had a ride, though. Somebody came get her. So that's still a ride, even though she didn't get an Uber. But $50 to go to Vegas? I don't even go to the club with less than the club. You know how much drinks are at the club? You paying like $13 for a drink. Then it might be like $15 to get in. Then it's like if you want to get like some chicken wings, if they serve some food or something like that, don't let you have to pay for parking, depending on where you at, depending on where the club is located. Like $50. You go to a restaurant with more than $50. You go to the club with more than $50. You go to the movies with more than $50. I go to church with more than $50. Because that pastor gonna want that whole 50 and more. Okay? You know they want 10%. You know what I'm saying? To go all around the world, halfway across the world with $50. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all really believe she only had $50? And what's Ashley's channel? Because I wanted to go to Ashley's channel and see what she had to say, but I don't know her channel. But I heard that she was making posts or she was making comments about it. You know, I would love to know how she feels about it, because everybody believes that that he was hitting them skins. Thank you, RY. Everybody believes that he was hitting them skins. Now, I was just over at Cam's community wall, and what he put was, on my dead son's soul, I didn't do nothing with 88. That's a false false SF and weird that y'all act like grown adults can't be around each other without being sexually. But without being sexually involved. But let's go back to VS's video when Queen came in and dropped her clothes and asked VS and Cam to look at her shaved, smooth puss. And her bouncing and gyrating on Cam, and the things in the pool, and and then the fact that VS said they shared a hotel room. They shared a hotel room. And I don't know. If I had to say if they did it or not, if I had to bet a paycheck on it or bet my life, or I don't know, I would say they did. Yeah, I would say they did. And okay, there you go, Tia. They could have forgotten because they were so fucked up. Oh, when she said Queen was playing with her pinky toe. Oh, when she said Queen was playing with her pinky toe, that was so funny. I know VS was mad, but that was funny. I was feels like she pulling on my pinky toe. She said that was after she touched her smooth puss. After she touched her shaven smooth puss, then she gonna retch around. VS said she didn't even wash her hands. She said she just retched around and grabbed hold to her pinky toe. Man, you can't make this shit. Oh, what up, side eye you, Ronnie Tajor, Happy Life Diva, Angry Arms. What up? What up? How y'all doing? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Okay, ladies. What if it was a man? What if a man just walked into a room and pulled out his junk and said, "Look, can you prove to the people that it got a curve in it? That I call it Captain Hook. Can you prove that he's stroking it and stuff and holding it with both hands and just, hey, look, I need you to go live on YouTube and let them know that my dick got a curve and it's long and thick and it got a mushroom head and and then he's touching all over it and grabbing it, and then he just pull his drawers up and pull his pants up, and then he comes put his hands anywhere on your body." Girl, you know what I'm saying? If that was a man that did that shit, but it's her. And so people are like, "Oh, well, if she did want to show the cobra head, it ain't like that ain't something she ain't did before. She used to be a stripper. She used to be this. That don't make it right. That don't make it right." And then they came to her room. VS didn't even have nowhere to go. She didn't have nowhere to go. Tasha, man. What up, J Truth? Yeah. You said he was telling her to stop after he said, "I'll look at it." When did he tell her to stop? Because I heard Cam. Did y'all hear the video? I heard Cam say, "Well, damn." He said, "I'll do it. I'll prove it." And then we heard, "Well, damn," when he was looking. And that's when VS turned the video off. That's when she turned the video off. And everybody in the chat was like, what's going on? What y'all doing? What they doing? Do y'all know what they could be doing? Oh my God. Everybody in the chat was like, no, don't turn the video off. We was all like, fuck. Hey, Creole. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Everybody was like, fuck. J. True said you shouldn't have to explain. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to explain at all. But here we are, right? And then Cam said, you know what? I don't like people spinning narratives that I do drugs. He said people out here making it seem like I'm a junkie. Because, you know, VS was saying he was running around. He was running around Vegas looking like a short little Roscoe from Martin Lawrence TV show. With snot running down his nose. Not just snot, but big ass bubbles. Like big ass bubbles coming out of his nose. Looking like little Roscoe off of Martin. And VS said they probably was sniffing something. She said, I don't know what it was, but they had to be sniffing something. But he came on here. Cam said, I don't do no drugs. I don't do no drugs. But what's still, okay, y'all answer this for me, please. Because I did watch Cam, but then he started doing something else. I think he was having a 10K party at the same time. I watched what I wanted. I heard what I wanted to hear, and then I left. But Cam was talking about how he had reserved a very nice Airbnb and several hotel rooms. Because I was wondering to myself, why did he reserve so many hotel rooms? And VS was like, I don't know why he reserved so many hotel rooms, and then we end up in a crappy spot like this, where for the entire weekend she has to run up and down 6-7 flights of stairs every time she come in and out of the hotel. So I'm like, out of all the hotels, he even said he had one at the MGM and other places. Actually, he couldn't think of the other places off the top of his head. And then with the Airbnb, he said, I can even show you the messages between me and the owner of the Airbnb, or between him and the representative of the Airbnb or something. But did he ever say why he didn't get the Airbnb? Yeah, Diva, she touched that cobra head and didn't wash her hands. That's just nasty. That's trifle. No, she don't leave nothing to imagine. You know what? Oh my God. That's one of the things I like about VS. She's so transparent. She's so transparent. She don't leave nothing to the imagination. Nothing at all. But nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what a cobra head is, J. True? When a girl pulled them lips up, when they pulled them lips up on that smooth puss, freshly shaven, and they pulled them lips up, just imagine. Close your eyes for 1 second and just imagine a cobra head and a smooth shaven puss with the lips at the top. Just pull it back, the top. Take your 2 fingers and just pull it back. Nicely, gently, just pull it back. There you go. You see it? Can you see it? Okay. Glad I could help. Talent, don't you look at me like that. Oh, Talent, hold on. Okay, hold up. So Cam, okay, he said he didn't do drugs. He said he didn't fuck Queen 88. Don't nobody believe him. But you know, they both in relationships, so they both got to come out here and do the most to try to get us to believe them. So let's just say we believe them, okay? Y'all that fuck. All right, okay. Next story. Next case. In my Kaya voice. Okay, yes, pull it back, Murder for real. You said that's why VS foot was swollen because Queen didn't wash her hands. Oh my God, you just had me choke on my drink. Oh my God. Hashtag pull it back. Ooh, child. Okay, Talent. When I was listening to you and Saxy today, and you was going into details a little bit more about the dinner, I got you at the part where you was saying, you know, because when we did commentary, I was like, nobody knew they weren't having dinner. And Intrinsic, she had came down there. She said she had heels on. She was dressed for dinner. She was, prepared to have her pinky up in the air while she was drinking her stuff, and planning to use the right utensils at the right time from the left to right or right to left, or how the fuck y'all bougie ass motherfuckers do it. And Talent had reservations for a nice place for them to eat, nice menu, nice drinks, nice atmosphere, right? And then Ness, as we all know, she had to shift the plans for some reason. She wanted to do it earlier. Don't know why. I don't think I ever caught why. Like, did they have reservations for somewhere else or something else to do? Because I remember them going to eat burgers and what, pizza, or I don't remember what they did after that. But anyway, they was changing the time. What up, JW? They was changing the time. Oh, I was quite entertained, JW, with you and Jay Dunn over there, the two J's, with you and Jay Dunn over there in the Mo3 sector. Jay Dunn, I was like, Jay Dunn, just leave the man alone. Just leave the man alone. But anyway, that was funny. But Talent, after he found out, that Ness or them, they couldn't do the time that he had arranged. It was one of those places where you just can't be like, hey, can I change the reservation? It wasn't like, no place like that. And so then Talent said he was already paranoid. We all know this, right? He was already paranoid. He was making sure that, he said when he was looking for them, when he was standing in the cut, he was making sure this he or nobody else, was standing, around with the cameras rolling, microscope, binoculars. when the coast was clear, that's when he did approach them. And he had told them when he got there, all phones on the table. All phones on the table. Don't nobody use a phone unless it's Ness. But before all that, he was like, okay, where can I take them? It's late notice. They didn't cancel. We got to do it earlier. Then they told him that, can Intrinsic come too? See, at that time, they still thinking they going to dinner. They all still thinking they going to this dinner at this 5 or 6 star restaurant, right? So they was like, can Intrinsic come too? And, he's already paranoid. He don't really know trends. I mean, I'm sure he knows some people from over there, but he hang mostly over here. He says Lemon is like his little bro. He really likes Ness. There's gonna be, just them. That's who it's supposed to be, just just Lemon and Ness, right? And then it winds up being Lemon, Ness, why I keep want to say Shakim, and Intrinsic. And he was like, oh, Intrinsic want to come too? I know he was thinking like, y'all just gonna be adding motherfuckers. I'm treating y'all and y'all just adding motherfuckers. Ain't that just like niggas? You going somewhere and then you drag well, at least they ask. I can say they ask. Because some niggas, they don't ask. They just show up with somebody and all baby kids. They just show up with somebody and all the baby kids. Talking about, I figured it would probably be okay with them to come. Especially, we know you got it. You can pay for it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he was paranoid. So he was like, okay, I'm going to take y'all to this little speakeasy. It's still a nice place. They serve caviar. They serve drinks and all that kind of stuff, even though they probably would have preferred to pick their own, appetizers, because I would have too. But they probably wanted to pick their own appetizers, but it is what it is. Yep, baby kids, natural baby kids, girl. And it is what it is. She came, and they got drinks and and then I saw Trend's video afterwards. That's how I know she really thought she was getting some dinner. She just knew they was getting some dinner. They didn't eat before they came. Oh God, that shit. Anyway, Talent, I understand why you was being so paranoid, and then for them to bring other people that you're really not familiar with. Yeah, I would have shit. They lucky they got anywhere after that, because when you make reservations at a nice spot, and you're going to be paying some good money for a good meal, and then somebody tell you they can't make it, but can we go at a different time? I would have been like, sorry, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Y'all know, okay, for those of y'all who know I'm a personal cake decorator, let me just tell you this little thing right here. One thing that I hate, and a lot of my fellow personal custom cake decorators, when we're making cakes, especially if it's a busy season, graduations, holidays, Thanksgiving, and we doing cake after cake after cake after cake, the only only thing we got time to do is in between each order, clean up, sweep, mop, wipe down, and get started on the next order, right? And for somebody to tell you, okay, I really need this at such and such time. I really need this at such and such time. Do you know I done had people tell me they really need something by such and such time? Like, see, but see, we cake decorators, we done got smart to some of y'all asses, right? Because people will order a cake and say, I need it at 8:38 in the morning, knowing they don't need it till like 3 in the afternoon. I need it at 8:38 in the morning to make sure, they won't tell you this, to make sure that I have it in time, right? So you have that cake ready at 8:38 in the morning, and they call you and say, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I had to do this or I had to do that, and I'm running behind. Can I kick it up at 5:59 p.m.? And you're like, bitch, you talking about 10, 12 hours later? I got shit to do. You either come get this motherfucker right now, I'll leave it on the porch, I'll leave it outside on the ledge, or you just won't get it. So when it comes to people's time, you have to be respectful of people's time, and definitely don't get mad when you try to change up on them after they trying to do something really great for you. So, yeah. That is a pet peeve. I swear to God, that's a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve of mine. But anyway, shoot, and a lot of cake decorators, they'll charge you storage. Let you not pick up that cake at the same, you know how you leave your kid at daycare and you got to pick them up late, and some daycares later, they charge you after 30 minutes? Shit, a lot of my cake decorator friends, they will charge you. If you don't come pick, they'll charge you for storage. Because when you're doing a lot of orders, you got to keep them joints, with homemade cakes. You got to keep them joints in the fridge because it's homemade cakes with homemade frosting. And they got to stay in the fridge for quite some time so the frosting can totally stiffen up. So when you start moving that cake around, it won't slide around on that homemade frosting, right? I'm a professional, been doing this for like 10, 11 years, right? So, yeah, I'm just be respectful of people's time. That's all. And Creole Butterfly said, hold on, what did Creole say? Hey, K-Fit, how you doing, boo? Let's see, where Creole. No, that ain't it. Hey, boo, are you doing a loaded potato? Oh, you was talking to Lovely. Okay, Lovely. Okay, I hope Lovely saw your question. But yeah, if you're on my time, you're late. If you're early, you're child. Try to told you, right? Right. So that's my thing with the dinner thing with Talent. So I totally understand why Talent was being paranoid, and he's like, okay, let's just do this right here. We just gonna have drinks, we gonna have caviar, and that's gonna be it. We gonna make it do what it do. But yeah, still shout out for Talent, because Talent did not flake. He told people he was coming. We didn't believe him. I think probably 95.999% of the B sector did not believe that Talent was really going to meet up with Ness and Lemon. But he came through. So, also, by the way, when I was watching Sassy and Talent earlier, Sassy done denounced some folks. Sassy was like, fuck you, and fuck you. And not fuck you like, fuck you, but fuck you. Like, fuck you. I ain't fucking with you no more. It's up and it's stuck. Y'all need to go watch Sassy's show to see if y'all name is on the list. Because Sassy was very upset about some of the people who she thought, would understand how she feels about what had happened, with the camera, the video, and all that kind of stuff, right? She was like, it don't matter. A lot of us know it don't matter. It don't matter that Sassy had a camera slip before. It don't matter if Sassy put her real picture on her avatar before. It don't matter. The point was, she was upset. She thought it was done accidentally at first. Then she thought it was done purposely. She's standing in her shit. But I guess some people was like, oh, y'all said Miss Cruiser responded. Okay, I'm going to have to go over there and see what Miss Cruiser had to say. I saw Miss Cruiser saying something in the chat. Oh, but I should have known something was wrong. When I first came in the chat, was y'all in the chat? Man, when Cruiser said, oh, I was going to be here. Sassy said, well, why would we think you wouldn't be here? And it was the tone, but I didn't catch the tone at first. Because, Sassy can be sassy, right? It was the tone in which she said it, and I didn't catch it at first. But Cruz was like, I was gonna be here, and Sassy was like, who wouldn't think that you wouldn't be here, or some shit like that. I was like, I didn't get it at the time, but when she started going in on talking to Cruiser and other people, it's the fuck yous and all that kind of shit, because I guess. Basically, in so many words, people were saying things like they're proud of Sheffy, what she did or what she's doing or something. And Sassy just feels like what she did was fucked up, and she's been congratulated for it, and she's been flued out. And people are like dismissing the fact that Sassy felt like she was done so wrong and disrespected and bamboozled, at the restaurant. And a lot of people still feel like it was a payday for Sheffy. Some of us talked about that too on our panel a few days ago when it happened. That somebody had convinced her to do the shit. Some people still feel that way. And as I told y'all the other day, your opinions is your opinions. If that's what you think, then that's what you think. If somebody thinks different, somebody thinks different. Don't let anybody just be like badger you to try to make you change your mind on this type of situation that we are dealing with here in the B sector. Okay? But yeah, she basically denounced some of the people in the B sector that she was real cool with, including Bree and Nika. But Bree did say something too. I was watching Bree earlier when she was doing her commentary on Sassy Show and on Shakim and on VS and on 88 and who else she did commentary on? I think that was it. I think that was it. I think that was the only thing Bree did commentary on. But as usual, Bree always have a good live. There was something else I want to hit on. I was trying to keep it under an hour, y'all. I'm trying to keep it under an hour because when I told y'all this morning, I'm exhausted from doing all these videos, and I worked today too. After I went live this morning, I had to clock in and work 8 hours. You said you missed it all? Grrr. Hey, Zion Moments. Okay, let me look at my list. Y'all, I think I covered everything. Let's see. Sassy Show, VS and Queen and Cam, Shakim. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, I did. I covered everything. So the link is pinned. If anybody wanna hit the link and comment on anything I discussed, or if you want to comment on something else, if anybody saw anything that I missed, because I did have to work earlier. I just literally clocked out and jumped on here. So I did have to work. Thank you, Natural Loves. I'm trying to get me. I'm trying to get me some time. I'm trying to. Seriously, make it clap. He's still in. Hold up. So he's not leaving out today. Is he going to leave out tomorrow? Because I heard him say that there was a cheap ticket for like $190, but it's for tomorrow, and it has like a 37-hour layover. Oh yeah. You said the call. Yes, Zion. Yes. Thank you for bringing that back to my recollection. Okay. That was really weird. Sassy didn't catch that text message till after the kerfuffle, right? Or till after they left. Yeah, after the kerfuffle. But she was like, she had got a text message from her from Chat Rap, and it said, "Do we really gotta go out? Do we really gotta go to dinner? Can we really stay here in the hotel and watch Netflix and cuddle and chill?" Cuddle and chill. That was so confusing to me. Oh my God, that was so confusing to me. Like cuddle and chill. Like, Sheffy. Nah, Sheffy don't like girls, do she? Sheffy don't like girls, do she? Lady Tia said trolling. Lady Tia, do you think she was serious? I think if they would have stayed in that hotel, I think Sheffy probably would have got some clearer pictures of her before the restaurant. I mean, like she did at the restaurant. And I think that's what Sassy thought too after she read the text. Because if you look at how it all played out and how weird and strange Sheffy was acting afterwards, yeah. Is he in the flip flops? K-Fit. And I K-Fit, I've been enjoying your commentary too, girl. You know I love me some K-Fit, boy. K-Fit be having me hollering. She be having me hollering. Mm-hmm. But y'all said Sheffy wanted to Sassy to be her girlfriend. So I don't think Sassy like girls. I don't think Sassy like girls. And if she do, I don't think Sheffy will be quite her type. Okay? No shade if she did like girls, but if she did, I can picture what type of girl Sassy would probably like in my head. And it ain't people who walk around in moo-moos every day. That was weird as hell. Him in them flip-flops. Who posted that picture of Shaquille? Was that K-Fit? Was K-Fit? That was K-Fit, y'all. K-Fit when she was doing her live. He looked so little. He looked so pint-sized in that picture. He looked so little with them little flip-flops and them thick-ass socks. She was like his toes. She said if 10 toes down was... Oh, K-Fit. She said if 10 toes, what did you say, K-Fit? If 10 toes down could talk, or if 10 toes down was a picture, or if 10 toes down was something. I was hollering. I was too tickled. Man, you know what? You know what? I was listening to Reed the other day. A lot of people love them some Leo. Can we at this time drop some strawberries in the chat for Leo? We know Leo is going through something. She's getting treatments. You know, we're trying to keep her in good, trying to help keep her in good spirits while she's going through her treatments, and trying to fight that, fuck cancer. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to fight it. She has family, she has friends, she has a son, she has people in her life, but she also has people on this platform who really, really care for her. And we know she's all about her strawberries, right? That she's one of the people I used to watch a lot when she used to make chocolate covered strawberries. I'm more of a cake decorator. I do strawberries too. Don't get me wrong. I do strawberries, chocolate covered desserts, and things like that. But I always like watching Leo. She always did a great job doing her strawberries for her customers, and just to even show people tutorials and stuff how to melt your chocolate, the best chocolates to buy, things like that. So I used to always watch Leo do her strawberries and things like that. And then when she does commentary, I've always liked Leo's commentary on anything that she did commentary on in the beef sector. She's one of those people who can give commentary and she can do it in a neutral place as well. Like she was saying today, it don't matter if I like you, if I don't like you, if I fuck with you, but what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. When she was doing her commentary today, and shout out to Leo coming through with some commentary today. A lot of people was there to support. But yeah, drop the strawberries in the chat, please, for Leo. But one thing Reed has said the other day was every video that she do, she's dedicating to Leo. And she said, we trying to make her laugh. We trying to take her mind off of the shit that she's going through. We trying to show her support. And laughter is good for your soul. Laughter is so good for your soul. So I'm not going to hold you. Every video that I have made this past few days of this Vegas thing, I'm not going to say I dedicated it to her, but I put a little bit more oomph into my videos because I know she is there and she is watching and she has been entertained by all of us. Okay? So I just wanted to say that. So shout out to Leo. You got a lot of people here in this sector who love you and who are thinking about you and who only want the best and wish the best for you and your family. And that's the truth. That's the truth. But yeah, other than that's all I had. I just had like those 3 or 4 things to discuss. I did keep it almost under an hour, like I said I would, because I need to get my rest, y'all. I need to get my rest. But I'll be out there watching, other people. I'm sure people will be going live and discussing some of the same shit we've been discussing. This is going to carry on for quite some time, especially now that all the people in Vegas is back at home, and a lot of people is going to be giving their experience of the whole trip. And of course, they're also going to do some commentary on the commentary. The shit that we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we've been talking about was them. So they're going to be doing commentary on the commentary, right? And I know they're going to be doing commentary on K-Fit because K-Fit, boy. What was it, K-Fit? If 10 toes was what? If 10 toes down was what, K-Fit? Man. I love watching you guys. Y'all keep me entertained too. Y'all know I work long hour days sometimes. And sometimes I'll be just up here like, oh my God, if I get one more phone call while I'm watching y'all, and I got to always put y'all on mute when I'm taking a call. And I'm like, oh God. But yeah, if 10 toes down was a person, that's it. Wear me. I said a pic. That's it. But she said a person. What up, Noble? How you doing? You said Lolo took us through TSA today. Is Lolo doing okay? I know the other day, Lolo, I hated to see her on the panel crying. That just did something to me. I hated to see Lolo on that panel crying. But I hope the rest of her trip was good. And I'm glad that everybody who's already home got home safe. I really am. Even though we clown each other sometimes and we give our commentary, I don't think not too many of us really wish ill on the next person in the sector. You know what I'm saying? It's just commentary for a lot of us. It is. That's all. There you go. If 10 toes down was a person, it would be him. The way them toes was gripping the top of them flip-flops. I might have to go back and just watch that part again. There goes the beautiful Lolo. There goes the beautiful Lolo. I'm glad you home and I'm glad you good, babes. I really am. She said if 10 toes down was a person, it would be him. The way them toes was gripping the top of them flip-flops. Child, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. She described the both sides to a T. Yes, she did. I'm telling you, K-Fit is my new favorite content creator. I'm telling y'all the truth. I knew when K-Fit started doing commentary, she was going to be awesome. I knew it. I knew it. I sure did. I knew it. I knew it. Every time she comes through, she comes through. But you said what happened to Lolo? Um, Lolo is okay. Lolo might do a video on it. She might not. She might not, but she might. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Lolo. Was you already a member? Did I miss it? I'm sorry, baby, if I already missed it. I know sometimes this chat be chatting and I don't see everything all the time. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you just that's it, K-Fit. We just like to try to have fun on here. We like to try to have fun on here. Yep. Yeah, she's gonna address it, Natural. She's gonna address it. Yep. Because me personally, I don't want to bring it up again, not on my panel, because it was really hard to listen to and hard to that country just came. Did y'all hear me listen to? Yeah. Midwest chick, Midwest. But yes, it was kind of hard to listen. It was cringeworthy to watch. But yeah, she'll address it and I'll be there when she addresses it. So I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed over there. So yeah, I'll be over there. I'll be over there. But y'all, I'm about to get off this application, this entertainment application, as Kwani calls it. And if y'all could please just take a moment and make sure y'all like and share the video, please, and thank you. And shout out to everyone that was here with me today. You guys could be anywhere else watching any other video, but some of y'all dropped down today, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You said sound like you slipped that. Girl, that's where my family from. They from Mississippi. That's where my family's from, Mississippi. And my dad's side is from Memphis. My mom is from Mississippi and my dad is from Memphis. Yes, yes. And I have a lot of older cousins and some aunties and uncles. You know, they still got that southern drawl, even though we've been in the Midwest for a while, but they still got a little southern drawl. So I pick it up every now and then. But yeah. So yes, please make sure you guys like and share the video on the way out if you didn't do it on the way in. Thank you. I'm going to try to get me some rest. I am going to try to get me some rest. But there is this movie, y'all. Hold up, y'all. There's this movie on Hulu. I need y'all, especially if y'all ladies, I need y'all to watch this movie on Hulu. Hold on, let me scroll through my text because I sent it to somebody else. Let's see. I sent it last night to somebody else because that's what I was doing last night when I was trying to take a break and get some rest. Okay, it's called The Supremes. And it's on Hulu, and it's not about the Supremes, the singers, the group. It's not about them. It's about 3 Black women who met each other when they was young, and they became besties. And they called themselves the Supremes. And, oh my God, get some tissue. That's all I got to say. Get you some tissue. Make sure you got a tissue box, some Kleenex, some toilet tissue, a towel, a rag, something. Because, oh my God. It's called The Supremes. And it's on, hey, NYW, shout out to the members. Taylor Made, Lolo. What other members up in here? Shout out to the members. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, it's called The Supremes. And I want to do a review on it with you guys. But I need you guys to watch it first. I need you guys to watch it. And then after you watch it, could you come back to this video and comment underneath if you would like to do a review. Because it was really, really good. And it got some actresses, guys and ladies in there that you are very familiar with, African Americans. So, yeah, it was really, 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 really good. I will absolutely give it a 10. You going to finish it tonight? Okay, bet. It's so good, Taylor. So good. But yeah, I was crying. Didn't I tell y'all the other day how my boys be laughing at me because I'm always crying through some damn movies? And I mean, when I say I'm crying, I'm running around there looking like looking like VS said Cam was, with bubbles coming all out my nose, snot coming out, there's just crying like a mess. Can't breathe. Man. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, please go watch that movie. Support that movie. Support that movie. So again, for those of y'all who are interested, my eyes be tear. I went in the bathroom like halfway through the movie because I had to go to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror at my eyes. They were so red and puffy, and I was like, "Damn, I still got to finish the movie." Mm-mm-mm. You said you left off when they went to bring the salad to that girl. Oh, okay, girl, it gets so good. The whole movie is good from the beginning and the ending. And I'm telling you, you know how sometimes you be like, you'll see a commercial about a movie, but I was on MSN or somewhere and they was talking about it. And I said, oh, hold up. I think I should watch this movie. So I went back to Hulu. I scrolled and found it again. And I just started watching it. And from the very beginning to the very end, it was very enjoyable. I definitely give it a 10. A 10. So yeah, I do want to review that. So yeah. So after you finish watching it, ladies and guys, if some guys want to watch it, but I think it's kind of like a lady flick, but you know, you can watch it with your man or, you know, maybe. But anyway, yeah, let me know under this video if y'all want to do a review with me on it. And also, again, like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the Hood Table. Feel free to hit the join button to become a member, Hood Nation, okay? And also, if you want to donate to the commentary, $, the Hood Table 402 is our Cash App. Please and thank you very much. I appreciate all the donations to the commentary and to the platform. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times. And y'all know how we do, how we finish it. How we finish it, y'all. Always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.